Hello students. In today's class we are going to study force between two parallel current carrying conductors. It means if we are having two current carrying conductors and they are infinitely long and they are placed parallel to each other, so how will they exert force on each other and what will be its magnitude and its direction. Okay, so we are taking two infinitely long, length is infinite, they are straight and parallel. Current carrying conductors carrying current I1 and I2. We are taking different currents. Okay. So how will they exert force on each other? Actually, if I consider a wire, this is the wire and it is carrying current I1. So obviously magnetic field get developed in it. Okay. So if I take a point at distance D, the magnetic lines are circular in shape, concentric circles है, and magnetic field at any point it is along the tangent to the curve. Okay, so this is the pattern of magnetic field. Now when magnetic field is there, if another conductor it is placed at this point, what will happen? It will experience force. Already we have been studied about force experienced by a current carrying conductor when placed in magnetic field. तो ये मैग्नेटिक फील्ड होगा, इसमें आप सेकंड कंडक्टर को प्लेस करेंगे. तो फर्स्ट वायर अगर मैग्नेटिक फील्ड प्रोड्यूस करता है और उसमें अगर हम सेकंड वायर को प्लेस करते हैं तो सेकंड वायर पर फोर्स लगेगा. वाइस वर्स, दिस इज सेकंड कंडक्टर, it is also having some magnetic field around it and the separation distance is d. The magnetic field at any point is given by tangent to the circle. Okay. नाउ इसके किसी भी पॉइंट पर अगर मैं फर्स्ट वायर को प्लेस करता हूं, देन फर्स्ट वायर विल एक्सपीरियंस फोर्स. ओके, सो ईच वायर इज हैविंग इट्स ओन मैग्नेटिक फील्ड. व्हेन ए वायर carrying current is placed in the magnetic field produced by another wire, it experiences force. तो हर वायर मैग्नेटिक फील्ड प्रोड्यूस करेगा और इस मैग्नेटिक फील्ड के कारण सेकेंड वायर फोर्स एक्सपीरियंस करेगा. So we know that current carrying conductor have magnetic field around it. So when one conductor is placed in magnetic field produced by the other, it experiences force. तो हम क्या करेंगे, एक वायर का मैग्नेटिक फील्ड लेंगे और दूसरे वायर पर फोर्स कैलकुलेट करेंगे. ओके, लेट सेपरेशन बिटवीन टू वायर्स D. हम दोनों वायर्स को D सेपरेशन पर रख लेते हैं like this. This is first wire, this is second wire and the separation between them is D. So first wire will have magnetic field at this point और इस magnetic field के कारण second wire पर क्या लगेगा, force लगेगा. So what is magnetic field at distance D due to first wire? First wire के कारण magnetic field कितना होगा? It is B1 mu 0 I upon 2 pi D and direction of magnetic field is along the tangent at every point. हाँ ये है, ये जो concentric circles हैं they are perpendicular to wire. If the wire is along y-axis, then magnetic field is in xz axis. Okay, so at this point magnetic field is along the tangent. Now when second wire is placed in this field, it experiences force. तो second wire पर force बताना है because of B1, I2 पर force बताना है because B1. So force on 2 due to first, it is ILB sin theta. So second wire, it is carrying current I2, length suppose it is L and magnetic field is B1 and sin theta. Now I2 is along y-axis, current carrying conductor is along y-axis, whereas magnetic field is in xz axis. So obviously angle between current element and magnetic field it becomes 90 degree क्योंकि y axis xz axis के परपेंडिकुलर होता है. सो मैग्नेटिक फील्ड तो xz एक्सिस में होगा और करंट एलिमेंट कहाँ होगा, y एक्सिस के अलॉन्ग होगा. सो एंगल बिटवीन देम बिकम्स 90 डिग्री. ओके, सब्स्टिट्यूट द वैल्यूज F21, I2 as it is, L as it is. What is B1? It is mu 0 I1 2 pi D. Sin 90 becomes 1. So mu 0 I1 I2 L upon 2 pi. This is the force on second wire due to first. Now here you can apply right hand rule. क्रॉस प्रोडक्ट के लिए आप रूल लगाएं, फोर्स इज आई एल क्रॉस बी, तो इस आई एल को बी से मल्टीप्लाई करें, मीन्स अपनी फिंगर्स को कर्ल करें फ्रॉम आई एल टू बी। जब आप फिंगर्स को कर्ल करेंगे फ्रॉम आई एल टू बी, थंब आपको फोर्स की डायरेक्शन बताएगा एंड द फोर्स इज टुवर्ड्स फर्स्ट वायर। आप ट्राई करें। ओके, here I have shown in this way. The magnetic field is along the tangent, means perpendicularly inward, and current is upward, so direction of force will be towards first wire. Direction of F21 is calculated using right hand screw rule. Okay, so direction of F21 is towards first conductor, means first conductor will attract second conductor. फोर्स कौन लगा रहा है? फर्स्ट के कारण लग रहा है। किस पर लग रहा है? सेकंड पर लग रहा है, तो फर्स्ट सेकंड को अट्रैक्ट करता है। नाउ टेक सेकंड केस, I2 इज द कंडक्टर और इसके कारण d डिस्टेंस पर मैग्नेटिक फील्ड कितना है? से इट इज B2, so it is mu 0 I2 upon 2 pi d. Okay, now direction of B2 is along the tangent at every point. इस फील्ड में हमने फर्स्ट वायर को अगर प्लेस किया है तो उस पर फोर्स कितना होगा? तो फोर्स ऑन फर्स्ट वायर प्लेस्ड एट डिस्टेंस d फ्रॉम सेकेंड वायर, सो F12। तो फर्स्ट पर निकालना है, I1 पर वायर बताना है बिकॉज ऑफ B2, so it is I1 L B2 sin theta. Again theta is 90 degree. Substitute the values, so you are going to get F12 as mu 0 I1 I2 L upon 2 pi d, which is same as F21. Now what is the difference? This is IL, this is B. IL to B आप multiply करें, IL is perpendicularly outward, magnetic field is perpendicularly outward to the plane of paper. आप इसको मल्टीप्लाई करें, देन थंब आपको बताएगा डायरेक्शन F12 की। IL को जब आप B से मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे तो राइट हैंड स्क्रू रूल के अकॉर्डिंग आप इस टाइप से रोटेट करेंगे। अगर इस टाइप से रोटेट करेंगे, दिस विल बी द डायरेक्शन ऑफ F12, सो F12 इज टुवर्ड्स सेकंड कंडक्टर। इट मीन्स सेकंड कंडक्टर अट्रैक्ट फर्स्ट कंडक्टर टुवर्ड्स इट। सो दिस इज द ओवरऑल सिचुएशन कि फर्स्ट कंडक्टर पर वायर इस तरफ है और सेकंड कंडक्टर पर वायर इस तरफ है। फर्स्ट कंडक्टर सेकंड को अट्रैक्ट करता है, सेकंड कंडक्टर फर्स्ट को अट्रैक्ट करता है। इट मींस टू लीनियर पैरेलल कंडक्टर्स कैरिंग करंट इन सेम डायरेक्शन अट्रैक्ट ईच अदर, सो force on first due to second is equal to opposite to force on second due to first. The magnitudes of force, they are equal but their directions are opposite. Their magnitudes are mu 0 upon 4 pi 2 I1 I2 upon d into L. मैंने 2 से मल्टीप्लाई और डिवाइड कर दिया है ताकि ये जो 2 पाई है वो 4 पाई हो जाए, एंड mu 0 upon 4 pi is 10 to the power minus 7. So 2 I1 I2 d into L. But length is very large, so what is force per unit length? So it is F upon L. Its formula is mu 0 upon 4 pi 2 I1 I2 upon d. Okay, now if direction of current in two conductors are opposite to each other, so magnitude of force will remain same but their directions get reversed, so they will repel each other. F12 and F21, they are opposite to each other. Now they are opposite to each other in this way that they are repelling each other. Okay, so this is the expression through which we can define 1 ampere. Now in this case, if I take I1 and I2 is equal to 1 ampere and distance d as 1 meter, then what is force per unit length? Mu 0 upon 4 pi is 10 to the power minus 7 2 I1 I2 upon d. So it is 2 into 10 to the power minus 7 Newton per meter. This is the standard definition of 1 ampere, that 1 ampere is that much current which when flowing through each of two parallel conductors, and conductors are straight, at a distance 1 meter, medium is vacuum from each other, then two wires will attract or repel each other by a force per unit length of 2 into 10 to the power minus 7 Newton per meter. डायरेक्शन सेम होगी तो अट्रैक्ट करेंगे, ऑपोजिट होगी तो रिपेल करेंगे, बट दोनों वायर्स पर फोर्स पर यूनिट लेंथ की वैल्यू कितनी होगी? 2 into 10 to the power minus 7 होगी, डिस्टेंस 1 मीटर होगा, मीडियम वैक्यूम होगा और दोनों वायर्स में करंट सेम होगी, तो उस केस में उनका मैग्नीट्यूड कितना होगा, 1 एम्पियर होगा। ओके, सो दिस इज द डेफिनेशन ऑफ 1 एम्पियर। नाउ when they attract each other, the magnetic field lines are in this way, and when they repel each other, magnetic lines are in this way. So these are the patterns of magnetic lines when current in two wires is in same direction and current in two wires is in opposite direction. Okay, so this is the completion of topic. This is the most important topic. एग्जामिनेशन पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से भी बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है। ओके, सो आप इसको अच्छे से रिवाइज करें। Now, in next, we will calculate torque on a current carrying conductor, means loop or coil in a magnetic field. What happens when we place a current carrying coil in magnetic field? Already we know that current carrying conductor, when it is placed in magnetic field, it experiences force. But if a loop is placed in magnetic field, what is its effect? Okay, so this is north and south pole. These are two magnetic poles, and the direction of magnetic field, it is from north to south. PQRS is a rectangular coil and it is carrying a current I. Its side PQ is L and QR is B. Now already we know that force on any straight conductor is given by force is equal to IL cross B, means ILB sin theta, where theta is angle between current element and magnetic field, IL and B. Now this is the side view, that if I calculate force on side PQ, this is the direction of current element, this is the direction of magnetic field. आप IL को B से मल्टीप्लाई करें, IL को मल्टीप्लाई करें B से यूजिंग राइट हैंड रूल. सो इफ IL इज मल्टीप्लाइड बाय B, तो आप अपनी फिंगर्स को कर्ल करें फ्रॉम IL टू B. इस डायरेक्शन में आप फिंगर्स को कर्ल करें. राइट हैंड की फिंगर्स को आप IL से B की तरफ कर्ल करें. यू विल फाइंड that thumb will give you the direction of force and that will be in downward direction like this. Similarly, if I take side RS, this is the direction of current element and this is the direction of magnetic field. आप IL को B से मल्टीप्लाई करें from IL to B. IL to B fingers को आप कर्ल करें as I am rotating the cursor. So you rotate the fingers or curl the fingers from IL to B. If I multiply IL to B in this way, the direction of force will be perpendicularly upward. Okay, so force on side PQ, it is F1 ILB sin theta. Now this is IL and this is B. You can see that angle is 90 degree. So it is ILB. The direction of force is perpendicularly inward to the plane of paper. Similarly, force on side RS, F2, it is ILB side 90 degree, means ILB, this is perpendicularly outward to the plane of paper. This was the special configuration when plane is in the plane of paper. The coil is in the plane of paper. But if it is at some angle like this, that this is the orientation of coil, this is the orientation, the direction of magnetic field is from north to south, area vector is perpendicular to the plane, area vector and magnetic field vector, they makes an angle theta. In that case also, side PQ will experience force downward direction, side RS will experience force in upward direction. Now you can see forces are equal and opposite, ILB and ILB. Okay, so their forces are equal, but they are not acting in the same direction. They are not acting in the same direction. They are not acting along same line of action. अगर ये equal and opposite same line पर होते तो F1 और F2 बैलेंस हो जाते, but here F1 and F2 they are acting along different directions, hence they will form a couple and they will try to rotate the coil in anti-clockwise direction. इन फोर्सेस के कारण जो कॉइल है वो एंटी क्लॉकवाइज डायरेक्शन में, मींस इस वे में रोटेट होगी. ओके, सो वी विल कैलकुलेट टॉर्क. नाउ बाकी दो साइड्स भी रहती हैं, साइड QR एंड RS. फ्रॉम वन साइड QR एंड SP आर ऑल्सो इक्वल एंड ऑपोजिट. अगर हम इस पर फोर्स कैलकुलेट करें, दिस इज F3 एंड दिस इज F4, बट F3 एंड F4 इनकी डायरेक्शंस इक्वल हैं, ऑपोजिट है, लाइन ऑफ एक्शन सेम है. दे आर एक्टिंग अलोंग सेम लाइन ऑफ एक्शन, हेंस नेट फोर्स ऑन दीज टू ब्रांच 0. ये कोई रोटेशनल इफेक्ट प्रोड्यूस नहीं करेंगे. रोटेशनल इफेक्ट सिर्फ PQ और RS ब्रांच करेंगे. So what is torque on coil PQRS? Torque is equal to either force multiplied by perpendicular distance between them. See, this is B, ये force F2 है, ये force F1 है. This is perpendicular distance between them. अगर ये एंगल थीटा है तो ये वाला एंगल भी कितना होगा? थीटा होगा. So side is B, ये B cos थीटा और ये क्या हो जाएगा? B sin थीटा. हम इस ब्रांच की बात कर रहे हैं, PS. So this side is B. The perpendicular distance is B sin theta. इस ब्रांच पर फोर्स अपवर्ड है, इस ब्रांच पर फोर्स डाउनवर्ड है. So torque is equal to either force into perpendicular distance between them. Torque is ILB is the force and B sin theta is perpendicular distance. Rearrange them, L into B. L into B is area of loop. So it is IAB sin theta. If there are n turns in loop, अगर यहाँ पर इस कॉइल में n टर्न हो, then torque is equal to NIAB sin theta. Here term NIA is small m and this is called magnetic dipole moment of current loop. Actually current loop act as magnetic dipole, okay, and its magnitude is NIA. Dipole moment is calculated using this formula NIA. If there is only one turn, then dipole moment will be equal to I into A. So this is MB sin theta. Torque is a vector quantity, so it can be written in vector form also. It is M cross B. So when there is cross product, direction of torque is given by right hand screw rule. Now two case arises if theta is 0 degree. If theta is 0 degree, it means dipole moment and B, they are in same direction. So this will be the orientation. This is dipole moment, area vector and magnetic field vector. All are in same direction, then torque is equal to 0. हाँ, theta अगर 90 डिग्री है, it means इस साइड पर फोर्स इस तरफ, इस साइड पर फोर्स इस तरफ. Area vector and dipole moment, they are in same direction. And magnetic field vector makes an angle 90 degree, then torque will be maximum and it is BI/NA. Okay, so this is all for today. Have a good day. If there is any doubt, you may text me. I will explain it to you in our next class.